Have you ever wondered which Chevrolet muscle cars are the rarest and most expensive ever sold? What makes these cars so special, and why do they fetch such staggering prices at auctions? From the iconic 1967 Chevrolet Corvette L88 Coupe to the powerful 1969 Chevrolet Yenko Nova SS396. Each of these muscle cars has a unique story and an unmatched combination of speed, power, and rarity. Curious about which other Chevy classics made the list? Well, to know all about it, you have to stay tuned till the end. Number 1, the 1968-1969 Chevrolet Yenko Nova SS396. This Chevrolet Yenko Nova is a legendary muscle car that holds a special place in automotive history. It was the first ever factory-built Chevrolet vehicle to combine a big block V8 engine with a mechanical lifter and an automatic transmission. These cars quickly earned the nickname Mystery Novas because even seasoned car enthusiasts and rival racers knew very little about them. Competitors were often caught off guard by the Nova's capabilities, unaware of its unique TH400 transmission, which allowed for adjustments in the torque converter stall speed. The brain behind this powerful machine was Don Yenko, who believed that the 375 horsepower 396 Nova SS could dominate in the stock and super stock automatic transmission divisions. His vision proved correct, as the Nova SS saw a nearly four-fold increase in sales, reaching 17,564 units in 1969. The 280 SS package included an upgraded interior, crucial engine SS emblems, a blacked-out grille, simulated hood vents, fender louvers, front disc brakes, a 3-speed transmission, and heavy-duty suspension. The standard Nova came with a 350 cubic inch, 300 horsepower V8 engine, but buyers overwhelmingly prefer the 375 horsepower version, choosing it by a ratio of nearly 3-to-1. The Nova SS's performance was impressive. It weighed 500 pounds less than the Chevelle 396, allowing it to cover the quarter mile a tenth of a second quicker, with times of 15.15 seconds compared to the Chevelle's 15.4. But it was the 1969 Yenko 427 Nova SS that truly stood out, embarrassing all other Novas with quarter-mile runs in the high 13s to mid-14s. Don Yenko managed to persuade Chevrolet to fit a 427 cubic inch engine between the Nova's frame rails. Yenko later remarked that he probably shouldn't have built the Yenko Nova, thinking it might be too powerful for the average driver. Despite his reservations, this mistake resulted in one of the most powerful and beautiful muscle cars ever made. Today, owning a 1969 Yenko Nova SS is a significant investment. These cars are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch around $500,000. Number 2, the 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454. This Chevelle is a standout from the peak of the muscle car era in the early 1970s. It was one of the most iconic and powerful vehicles of its time, with two main engine options, the LS5 and the LS6. The LS5 came with a 454 cubic inch V8 engine, producing 360 horsepower. Later, the LS6 was introduced, which was even more powerful. The LS6 engine was a beast, featuring forged aluminum pistons, a forged steel crankshaft and connecting rods, and an 800 CFM Holley 4-barrel carburetor mounted on an aluminum manifold. It also had solid lifters, a 4-bolt main, and deep groove accessory pulleys, all contributing to its high performance. With an 11.25-to-1 compression ratio, the LS6 engine set a new standard for power in a factory-built car. What made the Chevelle SS 454 truly special was its combination of raw power and advanced engineering. No other factory engine had a higher horsepower rating at the time. The LS6 was priced at over $1,000, which was quite expensive back then, but it came with the necessary options like either the Rock Crusher 4-speed manual transmission or the unique Turbo 400 automatic transmission. Adding positive traction, a system that improved traction by distributing power to both rear wheels, cost an extra $42. Buyers could choose axle ratios ranging from 3.31 to 1 to 4.10 to 1, allowing for customization based on their driving needs. The Chevelle SS 454 wasn't just about power, it also had style and grace. The car featured a new stylish dashboard and drove much more smoothly than its size and weight might suggest. Its design and performance made it a favorite among car enthusiasts and racers alike. One of the most famous Chevelle SS 454s was driven by Ray Allen and Trophy Kling, who won the NHRA Superstock Championship with it. This particular vehicle became a legend in the racing community. At a Barrett-Jackson auction in Scottsdale in 2006, this championship-winning Chevelle SS 454 sold for an incredible $1.24 million, highlighting its status as one of the most valuable and cherished muscle cars ever made. Number 3, the 1963 Chevrolet Impala Z11. The Chevy Impala is one of the longest running and most well-known models in Chevrolet's lineup, first introduced in 1958 and continuing production until 2020. Over the years, the Impala has seen many changes and improvements, keeping it popular among car enthusiasts. However, one particular model stands out, the 1963 Chevrolet Impala Z11. Now, the 63 Impala Z11 is often called the meanest and rarest Impala ever built. This car could reach 60 miles per hour in just 4.3 seconds and cover a quarter mile in 10.8 seconds. These speeds were incredible, especially for a car from the 1960s, which was generally seen as a family vehicle. The Impala Z11 achieved an impressive milestone by being the first stock car to surpass 120 miles per hour in a quarter-mile run. Under the hood, the 1963 Impala Z11 is powered by a 427 cubic inch, 7-liter V8 engine. This engine produces a massive 430 horsepower and 570 pound-feet of torque. Despite its increased power, the Impala Z11 is lighter than its predecessors. Chevrolet achieved this by using lightweight materials for the car's fenders, bumpers, and hood, reducing the vehicle's total weight by 300 pounds compared to the standard Impala. The car also featured a 12.5 to 1 compression ratio, contributing to its high performance. Known as Old Reliable, the 1963 Impala Z11 is a legendary muscle car. In 2017, one of these rare models was sold for about $525,000, highlighting its value and significance in automotive history. This Impala model remains a symbol of Chevrolet's dedication to performance and innovation, standing out even among the brand's long and storied lineup. Number 4. The 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Now, few muscle cars can claim to be a step ahead of the legendary L88 Corvette, but the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 certainly can. This car might be the most complete Chevy ever, excelling in power and speed, areas where most production muscle cars don't even dare to compete. HotCars.com describes it as extremely rare, very expensive, and incredibly fast. The 1969 Camaro ZL1 is a quintessential muscle car, and it's easy to see why. The Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 was the pinnacle of the Camaro line that first appeared in 1967. Its impressive power and exciting design have made it a standout model. Chevrolet's decision to reintroduce the ZL1 badge in 2012 and again in 2017 through 2022 shows how special this model is to the brand and its fans. The ZL1 was equipped with an L72 big block engine that delivered 460 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM and 425 horsepower at 5,600 RPM. The engine, a 427 cubic inch big block, was made entirely of aluminum and coated as ZL1, intended primarily for drag racing. This engine was not just unique because of its 356 aluminum construction, but also because it could produce over 500 horsepower without any issues. It also featured a larger camshaft for drag racing, allowing for further tuning. This combination of a stunning muscle car with top-notch specifications led to better sales. In 2020, a 1969 Camaro ZL1 sold at a Barrett-Jackson auction in Scottsdale for over $1.094 million, showing its high value and continued popularity. The 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 remains a symbol of muscle car excellence, blending remarkable power, unique engineering, and timeless design. And number 5, the 1967 Chevrolet Corvette L88 Coupe. The 1967 Corvette L88 is one of the most exciting cars ever made by Chevrolet. It's not just any car, it's one of only 20 L88 Corvette coupes built in 1967, and the only one with a red-on-red color scheme. This particular Corvette has won several prestigious awards, including the regional and national NCRS Top Flight Awards, as well as the NCRS's Duntov Mark of Excellence Award, given to Corvettes from 1953 to 1974 that score at least 97 out of 100. The L88 Coupe was built for serious drag racing. It came with a powerful 427 cubic inch, 430 horsepower V8 engine with solid lifters and aluminum heads. Other features included a close ratio 4-speed M22 transmission, heavy-duty brakes, and a special suspension system. It also had a very deep 4.56 gear posi traction rear axle, which is great for drag racing, but not much else. Unique features of this car include RPO A85 shoulder harnesses and a heater delete option, making it a true racing machine. In 2014, this special Corvette set an auction record by selling for an astonishing $3.85 million. This sale price isn't just a record for L88s, but it's also the highest price ever paid for any Corvette at an auction, making it the most expensive Corvette ever sold. So, which of these would you love to get for your collection? Do let us know in the comment section below. And for more such amazing videos, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll see you again next time. Have a great day and keep racing.